What's going on, guys? What's going on, all you crypto miners and gamers out there today? I got my other rig, my 5700 XT rig, which is currently sitting in my office right here, and you can see it is sitting about 92 degrees Fahrenheit. But I'm going to get this out of my office and get it into my crypto mining basement, and only because I do have my office door open right now, but this rig, because it's in this office, I also have been having my window unit on about 80 degrees to keep the room cool, and this temperature down here will read a little bit different than it, but it's all Red Devil, as you can see, and we're going to move it downstairs into my crypto mining basement. But it's all 5700 XT Red Devils, so they hash about 54 to 55 mega hash a second. Currently running at, we can see here, 790 watts. So when it cools a little bit more, when the cards are a little cooler, it goes down to about 780. Right now about 790 watts. So I'm going to go ahead, get it powered down, and then we are going to move it into the crypto mining basement and pretty much have it run down there for remember the time until I get another tent to put it in. So let's go ahead and move it and get it down there. Alright, so I got it off of the table, my bench or my desk, and I saved a lot of space. It's not down in the basement yet, but it's getting down there. I got my other watt meter here. And then the one that I built here, now it's reading 0 or 0.8 on the watt meter, just to 0.8 there, just to, you know, just probably just this meter running. But I saved a lot of space. It's just on the desk in general. It's a little bit dirty. I don't know if you can see, it's pretty white in the video, but it's a little dirty, so I'll clean it up and get it ready. I'll either put another test bench there, or my plan is to build another test bench, or I'll just keep it open just for storage, because I do plan on shooting more YouTube videos in here once I get my other desk fully set up, like you saw when I did show off that rig and start shooting videos that way. But let's go ahead and finish getting this into the basement and get it up and running. Alright guys, so the rig is in the basement right next to my other Red Devil rig here. So I just need to power it on. Now I do have it plugged up my PDU over here, and it's reading about 5 amps. So I plan on probably hitting about 9 amps once this one's hooked up. And remember, this is just a 5-card rig, while this one is a 9-card rig, and it's also running, they're running about 75 to 80ish watts each inside the software, but that's going pretty good. So I'm going to get this one powered on and mining, and then we will go inside of HiveOS on the computer to check on it and make sure it is going well, and also just make sure it's all going good. But I am excited to get it on the 240 volt. Now down in this basement, it's about 86 degrees Fahrenheit. I'll try and show you the thermometer over here. It is about 86 over here and about 93-ish in my tent. So this rig should actually run cooler. I'm not going to put a box fan on it for now, but this rig should run a little bit cooler, and hopefully I can get another tent, and when I do move my desk over a little bit over that's over there, I'll move that over, get rid of this, or move this since the bubbly's almost gone, and put my tent there and exhaust it out the window. But for now, let's get this booted up and get it powered on. Alright, so the power is connected, and we should just click it and it should just boot right up after I press the button. And there we go, we are back up live with power, so we can check to make sure all cards have power. Looks like fans are spinning, so it looks like it's going good. Now what's left is to go into HiveOS and make sure everything is good, make sure all 5 cards are up and running, and then we'll monitor it throughout the days to make sure it's good. Alright guys, so at first check, it looks good. I'm at 1.4 gigahash, and look, 94 degrees Fahrenheit outside right now. Just cooking right now. So my basement at 10, I'll do an update video on a part 4 of it, maybe for my next video after that, and show you guys, but it seems to be doing okay. We go in 5700 XTs online, 3 minutes now, 55 to 54 megahash a second, so we are doing good. The temps are not going to be settled in yet, but they're cooler right now. But it also just started mining. But if I can keep them under 90, this is way cooler than what it was in my office. Some of these were hitting 90 C on the temperature, so definitely looking better right now being in my basement. Now the problem I may face right now is, since they're in my basement, they may heat the basement up just a little bit more and cause my other rigs to run a little bit hotter also, but I'm hoping that doesn't happen because they're spaced out good enough. But we shall see over time, over the next few days. I'm hoping the hotter months are behind us, but eventually I do plan on getting a second tent and putting some rigs in it. Just waiting for some pricing but to come down a little bit. But it's looking good right now. And just out of curiosity, let's go ahead and run a profitability. So if we go to mine, we go in here and I'm running 274 megahash, and we'll do the 790 watts because that was the last reading I got off of the watt meter. I know it will drop down to 780. It's probably what it's running now, and I'm sitting around 8 to 9 amps on that bank now, so I do have room for one more rig if I want to, which is good because I do want to run more rigs. So let's go ahead and run this. So Ethereum at 274 megahash a second at 790 watts, which is an accurate reading you guys saw in the video. This is an estimate. I'm making $15.51 per day profit. So I'm getting roughly just under $18 in revenue. So it's definitely a profitable rig. Now, obviously, some of this stuff here isn't accurate, so I can't really compare it because I haven't run Capal algorithm on it and checked it, and I haven't run Octopus algorithm on it and checked it. But I know in my testing before, Octopus and Ethash are very similar in megahash. They vary a little bit, but it's similar. Capal, I just don't know. If I just go to where my 5700 XTs and just plug that in, we'll put this at 790. We'll put this at, we'll just leave these where they're at, and we'll just calculate it. So now we have a little bit more of an accurate representation of it. So looks like actually Ethereum Classic is right behind it in second place with $10, but I would probably be closer to 790 also in wattage. So it's still right behind it with $9.79 profit, but 15.55 still good. I know 15.59 is right around the corner, so profitability will go down a little bit, but in 24 hours right now, 15.55, I'll take that. That is very good profitability. But you know, that's it. I moved my rig pretty much just for heat, and right now my office is already down to 88 degrees Fahrenheit. It's only been about 5 minutes with my AC running, so it's definitely more comfortable. It'll cool down. I probably may leave it running just to keep my upstairs cool. I'm not sure yet, but definitely better. And I can actually shut it off to cut down on my electric bill now. I only left it running to cool that one rig down, which I don't like to cool them by air conditioning because I have broke air conditioners trying to do that. So I definitely don't recommend trying to use an air conditioner to cool your rigs. Use passive cooling, which is why I put box fans in front of a lot of my rigs to just blow air across them as fast as possible.
to keep them as cool as possible. Right now, let's do a refresh and check my temps, but they climbed slightly, but 82, 88C is the highest one, so I could, that one definitely is a little bit hotter, so I could turn the memory down, but I probably won't. But 88C is the hottest one so far. The memory temps are probably starting to set in a little bit, so I probably won't see above 90C on most of the cards where I was before. But thanks for checking this video out. If you guys are running 5700 XTs, let me know what overclocks you're running, what temperatures you're seeing on your memory. And also, like, if you guys like them, if you're going to keep them around, I plan on keeping this rig around. I plan on keeping my 580 rig around and pretty much everything in my farm. I do want to expand a little bit, but that may come further down the road. But thanks for checking this video out. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more.